Poppin, Poppin and Onua is our next set for top 8. That's gonna be a good one too.
Poppin,
This
Onua,
this
okay.
is definitely gonna be a match with characters that you've never seen at this level. Like it's
Amen.
crazy. Or we might see Belmonts. Like I think when Shoe Stats was releasing their top 100, Onua was top 100 for either 3 or 4 characters.
I think it was 4.
I think it was, Robin, 4. Belmont, K-Rool, and Byleth. Top 100 for all 4.
And they used to be top 100 for Richter, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, Belmont.
Belmont, yeah.
And she's a talented artist. Generational talent.
Actually generational talent.
Like, I can't believe it. But Poppin, the low-tier hero of Kansas City, nothing to be scoffed at. Recently moved out of Kansas City, actually, but RIP. We're going to see which low-tier hero will prevail.
Which one will he pick to? Because he's got the Doc, he's got the Little Mac.
I mean, considering, like, depending on how good you consider some of Onua's characters, she's also a low-tier hero. So
True.
We're going to see who prevails in the end. Here we go. Get the microphone out of the way.
Yeah, I honestly love whenever we get the players up there and we have the headsets with the mics on them, and some of them actually put the mic on. I love that so much.
They're locked in gamer mode. I really wish we could like input what they were like if they say anything. Just like, come on! Capture any pop-offs. There haven't been any pop-offs today, I don't think.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
Maybe we'll see some in top 8.
Kind of crazy, actually.
I mean, yeah, like
because Russell, we had a lot of pop-ups.
Okay, Russellmania was crazy. It was mostly Show Me Esports doing it. Let's be like, and no shade to them. I loved their pop-offs, but like, there was a crowd of 4 or 5 Show Me Esports players, and they were popping off for each other. That's what made it so visceral.
It's valid,
It is. I wish some of Let Me Fly players would do that for me, but like, like that's what made up the majority of it. So without the Show Me Esports players here, there's definitely a lot less of that. Speaking of Russell, I don't know what it is about this venue that makes me lock in, but I don't know.
And it just got better. It just got renovated.
True.
Yeah,
Are we gonna kick out?
It looks really nice.
It's nice.
Are we gonna get kicked out this time too?
No. I talked to the building manager myself, and they promised me we would not get kicked out.
Dude, I remember commentating that top 8, and I was like, everything's going great. I'm being really professional. I'm getting my strides.
And then you see me walk over.
And then we move out into the hallway. I don't think I've ever had a less professional commentary block in my entire life.
Dude, that is literally like the TO nightmare.
It
happens way too much.
It's too much.
Yeah. Simultaneously the best and worst moment of my commentary life. Like
it is, yeah.
Because it was fun in the moment, but it also feels like I had a bad night out where I'm like, I just want to forget about it at this point. I said some things I shouldn't have said. Here we go, launching into game 1 here. We're going to see Onua start with Richter Belmont. Or actually, that's Simon Belmont.
That's Simon.
I can't believe it. We always see Richter, and the one time we see Simon, we don't recognize him. That's such a tragedy.
And it's crazy because Castle now has a Simon outfit.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, I need to see it. Honestly, it's also a little bit sad too because Simon is absolutely more of an icon for Castlevania than Richter is, in my opinion. At least in the classics that they're representing with the character.
Well, I've always noticed it's always people either like straight Castlevania or they are straight into Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it for sure. Those like I've had like a fan base where it's like divided between 2 styles of games. I love the fact that Poppin is willing to go out there and edgeguard with Little Mac. You'll never see that anywhere else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of 2 completely different styles here, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, Poppin is known for using Little Mac's aerials so often.
Like, it's actually crazy that, like, his Nair and his Dare not only are useful off stage, but they can actually combo into neutral options on the ground.
His Nair is like the fastest in the game or something, isn't it?
I think it's like frame 2.
Yes, I think that sounds about right.
Which, I mean, he kind of needs it.
I mean, yeah.
It's just that there's almost no hit stun.
True. Well, that means you hit like 5 in a row and then get uppy out of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was that day 1 combo on DK, the ladder to the sky.
I mean, doesn't everyone have one of those, it felt like, in day 1?
Yeah.
Maybe those should have been left in. I'm okay with DK being garbage. I wish the heavies were worse in this game.
I mean, Little Mac's better in this game, and Poppin is showing us that.
Yeah, for sure. go. Onua starting to get a bit of a footing in. I don't know about that one, but I like the idea.
I mean, it did cover almost every option. I think they just knew Poppin wasn't going to roll away. So.
And yeah, oof,
and yeah, just as soon as we saw KO punch, it went away. Ugh, that is, ugh.
It feels like the ledge trapping should be a lot more effective against Lil Mac, but it just hasn't been so far.
It hasn't been yet.
I honestly wonder if we're going to see K-Roll, because this game is over.
That is done. Yeah, wow.
That was a fast game. For Belmont being one of the characters, that was quick.
Also, so I don't know if the viewers at home can hear this, but after Little Mac just won, we heard the bell, and I legit thought that someone did a bell here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Poppin had like a fan in the crowd that was ringing a bell.
Come on, baby, hit him!
I need my own Doc Lewis. I think everyone needs someone so supportive that they'll be there for you like that.
As long as you don't eat their chocolate bars, you're fine.
That's true. That's true. All right, we're launching into game 2 here. I think we're probably going to see a character swap, if nothing else.
Yeah, we're going to Battlefield.
Correct. No! We're staying Simon.
I mean, that makes sense with the Battlefield.
Yeah. This character is really good on Battlefield. And honestly, if Onua feels confident that it's a good matchup and she just needs to change some things to like really sharpen her play, more power to her. I'm excited to see some good Belmont gameplay. I remember CEO Karu beat Jake on this stage, Belmont player. Beat Jake to Steve. So this stage is really good for Belmont.
Now, if Little Mac were as good as Steve, that would be an interesting match that we'd be commentating here.
I wouldn't want to live in that world.
No, I would not.
I'm okay with I think Little Mac. I don't think Little Mac is very well designed. Here's the thing. I think Little Mac and Min Min are extremely similar in the sense that I don't think they're very well designed.
For Smash, they're not, but they're faithful to their game.
But for how they're designed, they're the most balanced that they could be. Like any other changes in the opposite way would make them either like too good or absolute garbage.
Yeah.
I just think they're really badly designed, but with that design, I think they're balanced within it. If that makes any sense.
There's a point where you are too unbalanced that you are actually balanced.
Yes. And I think Little Mac and Min Min are the two characters that applies to. And what polar opposites to have that be, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, KO Punch online.
From that little dinky up air.
Yeah, just needs to find it now. It's so interesting. There's so many holy waters coming out, and nothing out of it. I imagine Little Mac being so vulnerable to these ledge traps, and she's just not getting anything.
It might be the experience from playing each other so often, because we're noticing that on the ledge, whenever Poppin is getting hit by the holy water, he's dropping down and wall jumping off a battlefield.
Yes. Yeah, I know Onua wants those 2 frames. They're just not working out at the moment.
I mean, Little Mac does have a good snap. Although it's not a great recovery, he does snap.
True enough.
Except when he doesn't.
Except when you just don't have enough range. Throwing out crosses at the moment.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to try and maybe keep Poppin on the platforms, or maybe, I hate to say it, but be lame in circle camp. I don't know.
Who's to say? Little Mac definitely has a lot of good ground speed. If he wanted to camp, he could.
He could.
But against a projectile user like Belmont, I'm not sure it's the most advisable strategy. I think Poppin wants an up B.
Maybe. He's been pushing it a bit.
Ooh, not gonna do it just yet.
Yeah, they're both going for these 2 frames, but I don't think either one of them had hit them yet.
No. So I don't know. I don't know if Belmont has been the right choice so far.
We also really haven't seen any axes really been thrown at all either.
Yeah, there've been a few, but Poppin neutral air dodges through them. There's not more holy water. Dash tag doesn't connect all the way. It's so unfortunate for Onua.
Poppin is just...
I have a feeling he's gonna land this KO punch. He's moving around really well, His movement is on point. I feel like he's going to hit it.
And he's responding
No.
to every option, or at least so far has.
Ooh, that's it. Wait a minute. This is not impossible to come back from.
This is very doable. KO Punch is nowhere near online yet. However, unless you cheese him, he's going to get that KO Punch again.
Just don't get hit. Just do not get hit if you're Onua. Avoid all attacks at all costs. Oh, I think you're dead. Uh-oh.
At ledge, what do you do?
That tether is so big. Like, it goes so far. It surprises me every time Belmont makes it back.
But
wait!
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I wish Belmont down there had like a really strong like spike. Kind of like Greninja down here where you can just spike someone several times.
Ooh.
Oh man.
See, I kind of wish that Belmont down there was kind of like Sonic's in terms of the meteor effect on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Onua definitely adapted there, and that was a lot closer than the last game.
Yes, I agree.
But I wonder, do we see maybe?
Are you going to be able to adapt enough to reverse 3-0? That's the question.
Definitely doable.
Could, but you only have one game left to do it. You only have so much wiggle room at this point. Shout out to the Stay Out of the House shirt. Shout out Puppet Combo. We love that game dev in this house.
In this house.
Yes.
All right. A lot of deliberation going
No
on.
Kalos, no town.
No Battlefield. Going to Smashville.
Smashville.
Which makes me think K-Rool is coming out, actually. Because that's a very K-Rool stage.
This is also a good Little Max stage, too.
Fair enough. I didn't hear.
It was too fast for me to hear it.
Little Mac went over it. Dark Pit?
Okay, wow.
I wasn't expecting this. We're going to see how this goes.
Dang. All right.
Talk about pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Here we go.
Now, I would say that Pit and Dark Pit are honest characters.
Yeah.
However, in this matchup, I don't know if it would actually be honest.
Fair enough. I mean, Pit definitely has some things that they can abuse, like Orbitars are kind of crazy. But for the most part, it's pretty relatively simple character. Just relies a lot on their combo game. Here's the thing. I have a feeling Onua's goal, her game plan in this game, is to just edge guard. You know what I'm saying? Because Pit has
And that's
the
what I
jumps.
was thinking, yeah. That's the only part of this matchup that I think, would it be honest for Pit?
I don't know. But I think maybe we should have seen the K-Rool. But we're going to see how this happens. I mean, almost an entire stock down so far. I don't know how experienced this Pit is, how warmed up it is. I haven't seen her use it all day, so...
And yeah, Poppin is definitely having no trouble adapting to the new character either.
Oh no, this is not how you want this to go if you're Onua.
And you're an angel. You literally fly to the heavens when you get hit.
Yeah. Okay, good
Oh, but
read,
good
read.
honest read. There we go.
Honest? What?
It's all in a day's work.
We're playing Smash Ultimate. I don't know. I don't think any character is really honest in this game. I'll be real. Okay, wait a minute.
Okay,
An
the Dark
edge guard
Pit may
here?
actually be real. I didn't think about that.
The
I didn't think about
Orbitars!
that. Oh, do it again. Do it again. Oh,
Looking for an F smash.
I see the dream. I see the dream.
That almost armored through it. No, you're
Hey.
done. It's over. Dang. Tragic. Honestly.
I believed in the dream.
I
Maybe I
believed in
dreamed too much.
Maybe. Poppin takes a 3-0. Makes top 8 through loser's side. Eliminating Onua in 9th place. After a great run.
Yeah, that win on Deathblade to get here, yeah, that is solid.